Today I'm going to tell you about 5 properties that are for sale in a barrio called Laureles in Armenia, Condos, Colombia. My name is William Hutchison. Along with my wife, I own Armenia, Colombia Realty for Expats. If you add .com to that, it'll take you to our webpage where you'll find our current listings and our blog. I mentioned in, I think it was 2 videos ago, that we would look at 5 properties in the better areas. Yesterday I did the 5 in Castellana. Today I'd like to do the 5 in Laureles. I searched approximately 500 listings to come up with these 5. I discarded ones that were perhaps dark, needed renovations, were in high traffic areas, those sorts of things, and limited my search to 400 million pesos, which is about $90,000, to 700 million, which is about $156,000. The places in Laureles will be a little less expensive than Castellana, but Laureles is absolutely the most convenient barrio in the city. You can walk everywhere. You could live here for 20 years. If you were satisfied taking a bus for some day trips, because the bus service here is absolutely fantastic. Taxis, you can go 4 or 5 kilometers for $2, those sorts of things. If you didn't have a car, you don't lack for transportation. The system here is very, very good. I'm going to refer to my notes, and I'm also using 4,500 COP, Colombian pesos to the dollar. It's a little less today. My forecasters are saying 5,000 to the dollar at the end of the year. I doubt right now with the way things are going, it's going to get there, but we have no control over that anyway. I found 5 in approximately 500 listings. And really, I think what this does is it points out the popularity of Laureles. It's a very good barrio. There's, in some areas, there's car traffic, but there is no bus traffic. Heavy trucks. The odd time one of those vehicles will go through, but on a regular basis, the traffic is basically cars and people, because within a 3 or 4 or 5 block radius, there's 20 little restaurants, and they're attractive. They're quiet. You can have a coffee, read a book in the corner, those sorts of things. It's just a nice barrio to live in. The first one I found is a 3 and 2 condo. I know this building because I know 2 of the owners in there. It's very, very quiet. A lot of I think probably I think there's 16 units in the building, and probably 10 or 12 are retired people. Right now, there's a high-rise going up at the end of the street. This is on a U-shaped street, no traffic again. And the high-rise is maybe 15 floors. So in the morning and the evening, you get employees parking on the street where this building is, but nothing in the evening. The heavy trucks and so on are serviced on the other side. It's a building that goes between 2 streets. So the street at the back is where the heavy equipment comes in, the cement trucks and those sorts of things. So there may be a little bit of traffic here for the next 6 to 8 months, but after that the street is very, very quiet. The one thing I don't like about this is if the listing is correct, it might not be, is only the principal bathroom is 3-piece. It has an employee bedroom and bathroom, and I assume that the employees is probably 3-piece, but the listing itself says that there's only one bathroom, and it's the principal bathroom, and then the other bathroom is social, which is a two-piece. So the two-piece would serve the two bedrooms. So really, anyone wants a shower, they have to use the master bedroom. This condo, they're asking $98,000. The administration is $107 a month. There's no floor showing on the listing, and I think at this price in the area it's in, that it looks to me from the photos it's on the third floor. So no elevator in this building, I know. And the other thing, there's no kitchen photo. This apartment might need a bit of a spiffing up. Maybe a kitchen, bathroom fixtures, paint, floor, those sorts of things. So if you add maybe 12 onto the asking price, you can do a lot here for $12,000. You're at 110, great area, third floor probably. So all in all, it's worth looking at. The second one is a 3 and 2. They're asking $129. The administration is $79. It's on the 14th floor with a decent view. It's in a 2-year-old building, about 1,100 square feet. I think it's a little overpriced, but this is a popular building. I probably shouldn't give you my opinion on this building. It's called Atlantis, and I think it's the ugliest building I've ever seen in my life. But that's just the way I feel about it. A lot of people like it. The third one is a 3 and 2. It also has the employee bedroom bathroom. It's about 1,000 square feet. Asking $100. Administration is $67 a month. The kitchen counter, it's stainless steel. It's kind of dated. I think I'd replace that. Keep the cabinets, but replace the counter. The bathrooms could be updated as well. For me, it's a little small, but it's okay. You can get 12 or 1,300 square feet as a minimum. This is 1,000. I think after a while in that size, the walls might start to close in, but that's just a personal comment. The next one is a 4 and 4, also has the employee bedroom bathroom. So I don't know, I suspect that the employee bedroom bathroom is included in that 4 and 4. So for the family, it's 3 and 3, but I could be wrong. You'd have to see it. It also has a studio, which is nice for an office area. If it's large enough, it would make a nice TV room, family type room. It's about 1,700 square feet. They're asking 111, and the administration's 110. This one needs updating. It needs a kitchen for sure. And it's the third floor and likely no elevator. If you're going through the listings yourself, you'll find many times there's no comment about the elevator, especially if they're on the 4th and 5th floor. And that means it doesn't have an elevator. There's only a couple of buildings that I know of in this city with 5 floors that have an elevator. I don't like when the agents sort of keep that information to themselves. I think it should be one of the main questions when and one of the main comments that they make when these apartments are on the 4th and 5th floor and don't have an elevator. It just seems to me to be I don't want to say too much negative about it. I just think that a comment should be made about an elevator. The last one is 3 and 3. It's 1,000 square feet. They're asking 100. The administration is not stated. It's my guess is around 80 a month. I don't think it would be any more than that. It's a little small too, but it's okay. It's 1,000 square feet, and to each their own. That brings me to the end of my video for today. Laureles is a barrio in Armenia worth considering. There's no question about that. It's very, very convenient. It's 3 blocks from the major shopping center. It's got all those little cafes and restaurants I mentioned. Has an upscale grocery store with some imported products. You pay for them, but you can get Hunts if you want, Canadian maple syrup, some of the other brands that we North Americans know. It's close to catching a bus. Taxis everywhere. If you want a taxi, there's a little park. You can pick yourself up a coffee and go sit in the park. It's just a nice, basically quiet barrio to live in with a lot of convenience. It's worth your consideration. My name is William Hutchison, Armenia Colombia Realty for Expats. We're in Armenia, Colombia. We'd be happy to have you as a client. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please leave them. I would like to get some input from you with respect to topics that we haven't covered or that you would like to see us go into more depth on. There's, for example, in Castellana, I could do another 3 or 4 apartments probably if that was the price range you were looking in. Laureles is going to be pretty tight. Tomorrow, I hope to do the airport and have 5 out there for the upper end of the market, but still only 20% of what a similar property would be in North America. That's it. I live in paradise. I've said it all along. This is paradise, and you can live here too.